Okay, we're recording now.
Okay, awesome. So he's gonna get started.
Okay.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How you doing? But I like your nice, loud voice there, you know, boisterous, letting everybody know this is the place to be. Amen. We want to welcome you to the Trusted Wealth Builders, Debt Management, Credit Repair, what's the other part of this seminar? And Savings Seminar. And as we get started, I'd like everybody to pull out their cell phones, me included. All right, pull out your cell phone. You don't have your cell phone? No, I want you to pull it out. I want it on. If it's off already, cut it on. Amen.
Those mention Debit.
No, she got hers on. There's somebody that just came up here.
Anybody missing some glasses? Sunglasses?
Those are mine, I believe.
They're hers.
Those are mine. Lay them over there for me, please. I'm recording. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? We'll let you pass.
Thank you, sir.
She knows how to teach you.
My cell phone, make sure you lock my car back, please.
All right. Everybody got their cell phones, and their cell phones are on, right?
Right.
All right. Go to your text, your texts, and send a text. Text the word debt, D-E-B-T, to 55469. Text the word debt to 55469. And what are you doing? You're telling Tonya that you are at the seminar.
Oh.
Amen?
Amen.
All right, so everybody's done that? Once you've done that, now you can silence your phones. You can either cut them off or put it on mute. It's better if it's not on vibrate, but if you just have to have it on vibrate, put them on vibrate. And if you're like me, my phone, the battery goes down quickly, so I cut it off. All right? So today we're going to learn a lot of important information. So we want you to take a lot of notes, have an open mind, be ready to learn something and do something different that can help you out in your future. So as we get started, I'd like to introduce to some and to present to others Miss Tonya Biglow. Wait a minute. You guys all knew about Tonya. She's been in the financial services business since 1997. She is graduated from college in physics. That's where you got to be real smart to do physics and math. So she's got her degree in physics, her minor in math. She's real smart. She knows numbers, and she's going to teach you guys about numbers and how it makes a difference in your life. But most important thing, since I've been working with Tonya, that I've learned that she's passionate about what she does, and because of her passion, she's going to make sure that you guys get information that you need and that you guys can go forward and make some positive changes in your life. With that being said, here's Tonya Biglow.
Hi. I just want to play something really quick. So enough about me. You can watch the video.
I can't hear you too good.
Okay. So video time now. Okay, baby. Okay, the video doesn't want to work. How can it work now? Not work earlier. So, hello everybody. Again, my name is Tonya Biglow. Thank everybody for coming out. We're going to have some, hi, how are you? We're going to have some great information being shared today, okay? So one of the first things that we're going to do, everybody here is, some are here just to kind of check us out and see what's going on. Some people are like, hey, look, I really need to know some more information about credit and debt. So our agenda is going to be as follows. We're going to talk about some basic credit principles, okay? Like, how does it even come? What is this credit thing anyway? Like, why do we need it? And then we're also going to talk about some debt principles. why y'all gonna give me credit and then now I got all this debt? I don't understand how that works. So we're gonna work about that too. And then we're gonna talk about if you do have some debt that you're kind of struggling with, we're gonna talk about how you can come from under that struggle of the debt and be able to negotiate or have a debt negotiation plan. And then we're also gonna talk about credit repair. So maybe some of us have already did some damage, and you know, from back in the day before we even really knew the importance of credit and how it works. So now we want to say, okay, now I'm doing good, but they're still penalizing me for what I did, you know, 5, 10, 20 years ago. How can I get that fixed? And then at the end, we're also going to talk about a savings plan, because there may be some people who say, hey, look, my credit is okay. I may have a couple of things that I need to work on with my credit score, but how can I really build with the money that I have coming in? So we're going to talk about all three of those things. Is that okay, guys?
It's okay.
Okay, awesome. And I'm going to ask a lot of questions, so I hope you guys are okay if I, you know. Okay, so who here is going to answer some of the questions that I asked? Okay, who's here just not going to raise their hand no matter what I ask? Yeah, right there, okay.
Most people didn't raise
They
their
did raise
hand.
their hand, right? They got it. Okay, so before we even get started, Louis told a little bit about who I am and what I do, but this is what I want to tell you that I am not. So, yeah, I'm not her, first off, but I am not a lawyer, okay? So I did not go, I don't have the bar, any of that stuff. I am not a legal aid, okay? That is not my title. I'm not an accountant, so I didn't go and I didn't take the test to become an accountant, and I'm not a tax professional. So a lot of the information that we're going to talk about today, if once you make decisions, I recommend you talking, if any of those issues come up, accounting issues, tax issues come up, I recommend that you talk to a tax or lawyer professional, okay? So, but this is what I am, okay? So I was born and raised here in Chicago. I want to go really soon, but something just keeps me here. I don't know what's up with that. So I'm a Chicago native. I went to school. I did what my parents told me to do. I don't know if anybody else had that. You know, we went to school and got good grades and went out and got a good. Okay, you were in my house too. That's what happened with us. So I got my major in physics and I got a minor in math. So I've been around numbers for a little bit of time. I worked in the financial services industry since 1997. Don't judge me, okay? Okay. So I've been in and around that industry for that length of time. And today I am still a licensed financial professional. So went to school, went to class, got that piece of paper. And today I serve as a financial educator, a financial education specialist, an author, and a speaker, which is one of the reasons why I'm here talking to you guys today. I don't know if these are going to work, but hopefully, okay, this one is working. We're going to watch that. some hot cars, right? Well, I'm not a big car person, but how about the houses? Woo! Yeah, those were beautiful, right? Like, I gotta have one of those, at least one of them. I'll be okay if I got two. Yes, the houses were nice too. How about the money? That was even better, because with that, we could do it, all of them. And even the things that weren't on there, right? So, how many people believe that that picture could really be you? Like, at some point in your life, you can get money as an issue out of the way. Right? So, one of the things we're going to do is see how far we are on that path. Everybody has a handout, yes? Did everybody have a chance to take the challenge before we got started? If not, it's okay. We'll give you about a minute or two to complete that. If you go to, let me get my page. On page 3. So if you guys turn to page 3, I want you guys to fill in or just check yes or no for those 10 questions, and they're real quick. If you don't have one, I have the questions up here. 1, do you know your current FICO score? Just yes or no. If you know your FICO score, do you have a 740 or above? You don't have to tell anybody. It's your business, okay? Do you have all of the following, like a will, a trust, healthcare power of attorney? Yes or no? Do you have all your personal and financial documents and information organized in one place? The next one, are you aware that identity theft is the fastest growing crime in our country today? With the internet and everything, people are stealing a lot of our personal information. Do you have some type of identity theft protection system currently in place? Do you feel you are on track to be debt-free at this point in your life? Not, that's a good thing you're here today. So, do you currently have a budgeting and debt payoff tool system? We're wrapping it up. Do you feel that your formal education or your upbringing sufficiently prepared you appropriately to manage your finances for today? And then lastly, if you knew of a way at an affordable price to get all of the education and services you needed to protect yourself and your family, would you be interested in knowing how? Now, when going through that, we're not going to ask for individual scores, but if you answered no to the majority of them, let me just say you're in the right place at the right time, okay? Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I don't know how you guys want to look at it, we all went to public school system, or we went to school, whether you went to a public school or private school, right? Did everybody go? Yeah. I don't know, some people get homeschooled. So remember, guys, I'm going to ask you guys questions, and you guys are going to respond. Is that fair?
Yes.
Fair.
Oh, okay. So, we all went to school, right?
Yes.
But did they really teach us information that will help us to be productive citizens financially?
No.
They taught, what did they do, Sister Veronica, what did they do?
What did they do?
As far as learning in school, what did we learn about money?
Writing, math, just regular math.
Just regular stuff, right? Like how to
Count your money.
right, how to count, that type of thing, right? I went to school and I got a degree in physics. I had differential equations, right? They're like, who does that, right? But nobody talked to me about how to balance a checkbook. You see what I'm saying? Nobody taught me how to, what a deficit is or surplus. Right, so some of the main things that we needed to actually live and survive in today's society, they, for whatever reason, forgot to teach us that. And that's a whole nother subject. I'm not even going to talk about that one. That's another seminar, okay? Why we didn't get that information. But did anybody feel like this? Somebody told me to go to school, get good grades, and get a good job, and that I would, when I grow up, I would have a whole bunch of that?
Yes.
I'm still waiting. Right?
Yeah, I'm 67,
Because-
I'm still waiting.
Right, so those are the basic things, and they told us by getting a job, that's what we were going to get. And it's not looking good for the home team, guys. It's just not. So let's go with some basic information about credit. So now I'm gonna ask you guys, what is debt? I said information about credit when we're talking about debt right now. What is debt?
You owe out more than the money that you receive.
Okay, good. So actually, if you got on page 4, that's what the page we're on right now. Said, what is debt? Lewis is a mortgage guy. Lewis, what has been your experience in the area of debt? What would you say debt is?
Debt is the second reason why people don't qualify for work. Too much debt.
Too much debt.
It's the second reason. She's going to talk about the first reason.
Don't make enough money.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Look, you can have all the debt in the world. If you got all the money in the world, you're okay. But when you got more debt than money, that's where the problem is. No matter how big or how little.
Absolutely. Because there are some financial gurus like a Robert Kiyosaki and different individuals like that who say it's okay to have debt. Right. So there's a difference between good debt and bad debt. Okay. So what type of debts are there outside of the good debt and the bad debt?